another question, they are referring to M23 as rebel. Is the M23 actually rebel? Let's find out. Alright, welcome everybody. We are in DRC today, and I tell you, I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. DRC M23 fighters who are termed by the international community and everybody as rebels, they have vowed to march to the capital city and to overthrow Felix Tshisekedi, the president of DRC. After they captured Goma, they now initiated a new plan to overthrow the government, and they made it clear. I'm not making this up. Now, one thing also, the question of whether Rwanda is supporting and helping M23 is being answered by the M23. I have the video here, I'll play it to you. The M23 set the record straight. So relax. Many of us are wondering on the continent why the African Union, which is AU, is nowhere to be found in this conversation. Well, the secret is being exposed. I will tell you why. I'm going to play 3 short clips, one from Pokagami, one from Julius Malema, one from M23 soldiers who capture France soldiers, the peacekeepers, the foreign soldiers. They capture them and they pass a simple but very powerful message to these French soldiers. So this video comprises 2 things. We'll go through the update shortly, and then we add some short analysis with these videos, and you will have a perfect understanding, perfect clue of what exactly is happening in the DRC. Because I'm trying to protect this our page also, I will not go deep into it, but I know you Pan-Africans are smart enough to understand and get a picture clearly. So quickly, let me take you through what is going on. Now, the M23 led by Nanga, that is their leader, after they capture Goma, which is the largest city in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, Nanga, who is the leader of the group, has declared that they will continue their military operation towards the capital, Kinshasa, and they are marching to the capital city, Kinshasa, with the goal of removing President Felix Tshisekedi from power. They want to overthrow him. Currently, as we're speaking, the M23, which is March 23 Liberation Movement, they are now advancing towards Bukavu, which is another city in Eastern DRC. They are moving towards that city to take that city also. This is happening despite international calls for a ceasefire. Now, the government of DRC also vowed to fight back. In a televised speech following the fall of Goma, their largest city in Eastern DRC, President Felix Tshisekedi assured the nation that his government is going to launch a strong counter-offensive to regain loss of territory. They are working to take Goma back from M23. According to his word, in quote, he said, "The Democratic Republic of Congo will not allow itself to be humiliated or crushed. We will fight and we will triumph." On Tuesday, 28th of 2025, Nanga, who is the leader of M23, announced that they are now in full control of Goma's administration, and they promised the people of Goma to restore services such as electricity and water. These services which have been cut off during the time they were fighting to take over the region, they will make sure that they restore the services back to the people. And something interesting, in some of the videos, the M23 are being hailed by the people of Goma. On the street, they are hailing them. They are happy that the M23 came to take the city from this government. Then the leader of the group, M23, is saying that they are practically in control of the full administration of Goma. And according to his word in quotes, he said, "We will continue the march of liberation all the way to Kinshasa." I think I need to make some video to explain this M23 rebel, how they emerge. Alright, so in the next video, I think I can do that. Now, Rwanda is being used as a scapegoat by the UN. Pay attention to something, guys. They are using the media to, let me say, manipulate all of us into buying into the idea. The goal is to force the entire region into conflict. But this will only happen if you believe their narrative like we always do. Rwanda is constantly being accused of supporting M23 groups. Now, the people who are accusing Rwanda, the international community who are accusing Rwanda, these people cannot be trusted. I'll tell you why. Take note of something. The UN have been there in DRC since they have failed to stop M23's advancement. Mind you, the media who are pointing all of us to Rwanda, these people have been misleading us for decades in regard to issues like this. Don't forget, guys, something is not right. These people don't have any concrete evidence that Rwanda is backing M23. I blame Rwanda because some of the mineral from DRC are passing through Rwanda. Pokagami himself said it. But the way all of them are championing this whole thing towards Rwanda, they are playing game and fooling all of us. Now, President Felix Tshisekedi has praised the UN peacekeepers for standing by DRC in the fight against M23 rebels. The UN will never fight those who are working with them. They will only fight those who want to take food from their mouth. Now, this brought us to our analysis. After the analysis, tell me in the comment if you get it right. I trust you guys. We are going to analyze this whole thing with 3 solid points using short clip to confirm and seal our analysis. First of all, why is the African Union not sending the African Standby Force, which was created? Listen to Julius Malema.
African Standby Force.
There's a rejection of African Standby Force by the imperialist forces in the West because they benefit out of the instability of DRC and Africa in particular. If there is any country that was messed up right from the beginning, was DRC. They have been destabilizing that country for many years because they want those minerals.
You see, Julius Malema is giving us a clue. So the international community is rejecting the enforcement of the African Standby Force because they are benefiting from what is going on there. Ask yourself, who exactly is benefiting from this whole thing more than everybody? It is the international community. The M23 is championing a campaign that will take food from their mouth. That is why they are calling them rebel. Let me show you. Before I play the video of what the M23 said to the French soldiers that they captured, listen to Paul Kagame.
We have heard the UN, the peacekeepers under the UN in that country for close to 3 decades. The continued presence for 3 decades, when they went there to address problems, means there are still problems to address, or that actually the first problems to address were not addressed. Otherwise, why would you stay in a place purportedly to address a problem and you are there for close to 30 years? Normally you would come in, maybe it takes you 5 years, maybe it takes you 10, and you would exit because you would have addressed the problem that brought you.
So this is clear. The way the United Nations together with the United States are accusing Rwanda is very alarming, because we know if 2 people are fighting and these guys said, look, this is the enemy, look elsewhere, because they always point to the wrong person. They have been there in Congo, DRC, close to 30 years, as Paul Kagame said, and have never been able to resolve the problem. Now they are trying to involve Rwanda, adding Museveni, and now South Africa is involved. If care is not taken and we continue to buy into their propaganda, they will fall all of us into hating Museveni, Paul Kagame for what they themselves are behind. And eventually the entire region will fall. Paul Kagame made it clear that they are using him as excuse to maintain their presence in DRC, and I believe that. Listen to this.
That also shows, or maybe prove, this will prove why Rwanda has to carry the burden of this problem. It is a way of escaping responsibility. That's the shortest, easiest answer when people ask, why have you been there for this time and you still want to be there? It means you didn't address the problem. So the easiest answer is no. But Rwanda keeps being part of the problem.
Now, when the M23 was asked by journalists, is Rwanda helping you? Listen to what they said. They made it clear that they are fighting a good cause for their people, their family, and Rwanda is not backing them. Listen to them.
If Rwanda wasn't supporting you, could you have taken Goma? Could you have taken Goma without...
That is not true, my sister.
So Rwanda
nous sommes une armée du Congolais. Nous sommes des Congolais. Nous nous battons pour une cause juste et noble. Nous sommes des Congolais. Nous ne sommes pas aidés par les Rwandais.
But Rwanda's been helping you.
No, let's stop that. Let's stop that.
You see, guys, he said, let's stop that. It is a propaganda. Rwanda is not supporting M23. Now, another question. They are referring to M23 as rebel. Is the M23 actually rebel? Let's find out. Are they truly rebels and terrorists? Because the last time in Libya, there were Al-Qaeda present in Libya, but it was Gaddafi that was declared as terrorist and rebel. Another time also in Congo, Patrice Lumumba was the rebel they referred to. And the other day also in Burkina Faso, Thomas Sankara was the rebel and the terrorist. And even now in the Sahel, they are not speaking against the rebels that the Sahel is fighting against. They are rather declaring Ibrahim Traore and the rest of their leaders as rebels and terrorists. Guys, let's rethink These guys are playing us. Now, listen to what the M23 told these foreign soldiers.
Vous cherchez l'argent. You're fighting for the money. You're fighting for our life.
You heard the statement? He told the foreign peacekeepers, you are fighting for your money, we are fighting for our lives. See, I will not go deep into this, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.